The Olympics is a time when all nations come together, ostensibly to compete, but really to join hands in unity. The stories we remember from the Olympics aren't always the gold medals. They are the stories that show humanity the best of us. Chapter 1. The 1936 Olympics are remembered for their use by the Nazi propaganda machine to show off the new Nazi regime. And yet, amidst this tense atmosphere, a remarkable friendship blossomed between Luce Long, the German long jumper, and Jesse Owens, an African-American athlete who competed in the same event. Despite the racial prejudices and being under Hitler's eye, Long befriended Owens. When Owens won gold, Long was the first to congratulate him, and the two were photographed walking arm in arm back to the locker room. Owens claimed that Long gave him advice that helped him win, though he later admitted the story was fabricated. However, Owens felt a deep respect and friendship for Long, famously saying, "I would melt down all the medals and cups I have and they wouldn't be a plating on the 24-karat friendship that I felt for Luce Long." After World War II, Owens returned to Germany and met Long's son, cementing the legacy of their unique and enduring friendship. Chapter 2. We're usually impressed with the shortest marathon runs, but what about the story of the world's longest marathon? Shizo Kanakuri was the first Japanese athlete to qualify for the Olympics, competing in the 1912 Stockholm Games. That race was brutal, with one athlete, Portugal's Francisco Lazaro, becoming the first modern Olympian to die during an event. Kanakuri, struggling in the intense heat, left the course and stumbled into a garden, where he gulped orange juice and abandoned the race. Embarrassed, Kanakuri quietly returned to Japan without notifying officials, leading to his name being placed on the Swedish missing persons list for over 50 years. In 1967, a Swedish TV station found Kanakuri and offered him a chance to finish his marathon. At 76, he returned to Stockholm and completed the race with an official time of 54 years, 8 months, 6 days, 5 hours, 32 minutes, and 20.3 seconds. Later, Kanakuri met the son of the couple whose garden he had entered. The Swede showed him a prized family heirloom, an old scroll with Japanese writing that Kanakuri had left in thanks. Kanakuri inspected the scroll, then sheepishly explained that it was just an old customs form. Chapter 3. Abbey D'Agostino is the most decorated American Ivy League track and field athlete in history. She dreamed of medaling in the Olympics since she was a child. During the 2016 Rio de Janeiro Olympics, while running in the women's qualifying 5,000-meter race, New Zealander Nikki Hamblin fell in front of Abbey with about 2,000 meters to go. Abbey tripped over Nikki and went sprawling. Seeing Nikki dazed and crying, Abbey helped her up, saying, "You have to get up. We have to finish this." Both runners started limping towards the finish line, encouraging each other as they went. It soon became apparent that Abbey hurt her ankle, forcing Nikki to leave her behind, sure that Abbey would have to give up. But Abbey didn't. She hobbled through 40% of the race to cross the finish line, injured but unbroken. As Abbey crossed the finish line, Nikki ran up to her, and the two new friends shared a joyous hug. Though the injury ended Abbey's Olympics, that day she embodied the true spirit of the Games, refusing to leave her competitor behind and refusing to abandon her race. If you enjoyed these stories, please like, share, and subscribe. And we'll see you next time here in the bunker.